Have you ever had a feeling of déjà vu? So strong it felt like a memory, but you couldn't place it. Or maybe an inexplicable connection to a time or a place you've never visited. Yet somehow it feels like home. What if these aren't coincidences? What if they're echoes from another life you once lived? Imagine unlocking memories so ancient they whisper through your dreams, explaining your deepest fears, your strongest passions, your recurring struggles. Tonight, we journey beyond time itself. We'll explore past life echoes and discover how they shape who you are and who you're becoming. Welcome to the spiritual life experience. Settle in, open your heart. Let's begin this journey together. Let me begin with a story. In the 1950s, a young girl in India began recalling a life she never lived. She described her home, her husband, her hidden jewelry. When people investigated, every detail matched perfectly. Stories like these of children remembering, of adults dreaming, appear all over the world. Skeptics say coincidence or imagination. But what if it's something deeper? Reincarnation, the idea that the soul returns, lifetime after lifetime, has existed for thousands of years. From India to Greece, to the Druids of ancient Europe. It's one of humanity's oldest questions. Can remnants of our past existences still live within us today? Maybe that spark when you meet someone new, that pull toward a century or a song, that strange familiarity with places you've never been. Maybe that's your soul remembering. Imagine your life as one verse in an endless song. Each incarnation, another note, another harmony. And together, they create the symphony of your soul. You don't have to believe in past lives to feel their poetry. Because even the idea invites us to listen, to notice what feels ancient within our modern hearts. So how can we recognize these echoes? They often show up quietly, like ripples in the water of our subconscious. Perhaps you carry a fear that makes no sense. A fear of drowning, yet you've never been near deep water. Or maybe you've always felt at home in a century far behind us. You read about it, and it feels like déjà vu. Or you meet a stranger and your heart knows them instantly. The familiarity is electric, ancient, almost sacred. These may be whispers from a story your mind forgot, but your energy remembers. People often call them past life imprints. They can appear as talents, passions, fears, even physical sensations. You might meet someone who picks up an instrument and plays like they've known it forever. Or someone who understands an ancient language without studying it. These are clues, breadcrumbs left by the soul across time. There's another beautiful concept called soul groups. Many traditions teach that souls travel in clusters. We reincarnate together, lifetime after lifetime, changing roles. A parent in one life might become your child in another. A friend could have once been your teacher. A rival might have been your mirror. That's why some relationships feel instantly familiar, as though your souls are continuing a conversation begun long ago. Think about it, those moments of instant connection. That person who feels like home, it's not just coincidence, it's resonance. Two souls recognizing each other beyond the veil of time. And maybe these echoes aren't meant to confuse us. They're invitations, reminders, opportunities for closure and peace. Sometimes the people who challenge us most are the ones helping us heal ancient wounds we couldn't resolve before. Recognizing these patterns doesn't mean living in the past. It means understanding why we feel what we feel. It's about honoring the wisdom carried through the ages. Now, you might be wondering, is there any science behind all of this? Can something so mystical have roots in reality? Let's take a look at what researchers are discovering. In the field of epigenetics, scientists found that trauma can leave chemical marks on DNA. These marks don't change your genes, but they influence how those genes express. And astonishingly, these changes can be passed down through generations. So a fear response or a deep anxiety might not start with you. It could be a biological echo from someone who lived long before your birth. Now, think about that for a moment. If emotions and trauma can travel through DNA, could it also be possible that memory travels too? Maybe not as words or pictures, but as energy. imprinted within our consciousness. Researchers like Dr. Ian Stevenson and Dr. Jim Tucker from the University of Virginia spent decades studying children who remembered past lives. Some described the towns they'd never visited or recognized families from lives they never lived. Thousands of cases, carefully documented, still leave scientists searching for explanations. Then there's regression therapy. Through deep hypnosis, people are guided inward, past ordinary memory, to experiences that feel ancient. Whether these memories are literal or symbolic, many describe healing after understanding them. Maybe it's not about proving reincarnation. Maybe it's about what the process awakens, a remembrance of something bigger than one lifetime. Even consciousness studies are beginning to ask bold questions. Does awareness truly end when the body does? Or is the mind part of something vast that continues, learning and expanding? Philosophers and mystics have taught this for centuries. In Hinduism and Buddhism, reincarnation isn't speculation, it's rhythm. In ancient Egypt, the soul was eternal, traveling through lifetimes to master love and wisdom. Whether you see it as science or as spirit, the message remains powerful. Nothing within us is wasted. Every emotion, every lesson, every act of love ripples through time. Maybe what we call past lives are simply the ways the universe remembers itself through you. So instead of asking, "Is this real?" perhaps the better question is, what is this teaching me about who I am today? So, how do we begin exploring these echoes within ourselves? How can we gently uncover what the soul already knows? Let's start simple. Let's journey inward. Find a quiet space where you can relax. Sit or lie down, whatever feels comfortable. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a moment and exhale gently. Again, breathe in slowly, feeling your chest expand. Exhale softly, releasing the day. Now imagine you're standing at the edge of an ancient forest. The trees shimmer with golden light. The air feels alive, gentle, warm, filled with memory. Each breath you take carries you deeper inward. Each step forward moves you through time. Ahead Ahead of you, a small path appears, winding through the trees. Follow it slowly. Notice the colors, the sounds, the way the light dances. You're walking through layers of your soul's story. The wind whispers your name, not just the one you know, but the names you've carried across lifetimes. As you walk, you begin to sense a doorway, glowing softly in the distance. On its surface, symbols shimmer, ancient, familiar. This is the doorway to your inner archives, the library of your soul. In your hand, a golden key appears. It hums with quiet recognition, as if it's always been yours. When you're ready, step forward. Place the key into the light and open the door. Inside, everything glows with calm radiance. Streams of color flow through the air. Images shimmer, faint and gentle. Perhaps you see faces, or hear laughter, or feel an emotion rising. Whatever appears, trust it. You are safe. You are guided. Now say silently within, I am open to understanding. I release what no longer serves me. I welcome the wisdom that remains. Let those words echo in your heart. Feel the warmth of release spreading through your chest, softening every muscle, every thought. You are healing simply by remembering. You don't need to force images or prove anything. Just allow the sensations to flow through you like light. Now, imagine closing the door of light with gratitude. You know you can return whenever your soul calls. Begin to step back through the forest path. With each step, you feel lighter, freer, more present. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out completely. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. You've just taken the first step in exploring your soul's timeline. After this meditation, take a moment to write. Let your hand move freely without judgment. Ask yourself, what emotions surfaced? What lessons whispered through the silence? What symbols or scenes appeared? These are not random. They're messages from the deeper layers of you. And tonight, if dreams come, let them. They're simply your subconscious, continuing the conversation. Understanding your past lives isn't about clinging to the past. It's about transforming how you live right now. When we recognize patterns that may have begun long before this life, we stop blaming ourselves. We begin to see these patterns as invitations, not punishments. Perhaps a fear of loss or a feeling of scarcity. Maybe it's a repeating relationship dynamic, a wound that feels older than your current story. When you bring light to it, it softens. Awareness dissolves repetition, and healing becomes possible. You are not bound by the echoes of time. You are the continuation of everything that came before. But you are also the bridge to something new. Through understanding, old energy releases. Through forgiveness, the cycle ends. Through love, you begin again. As you integrate what you've remembered tonight, notice what shifts within you. Maybe a heaviness lifts. Maybe a new sense of calm begins to settle. You've opened a sacred doorway, not to escape the past, but to reclaim your power. And sometimes, healing doesn't come from moving forward. Sometimes, it comes from remembering who you've already been, and honoring who you are now. Breathe deeply into your heart. Feel the connection between your past, your present, your future. They are not separate. They are threads of the same golden light. As you breathe, imagine that light expanding through every lifetime you've lived, through every moment you've loved, through every lesson you've learned. You are whole. You are timeless. You are love, experiencing itself through eternity. So, tonight, as you rest, trust that your soul continues to heal, even in stillness. Peace flows through your lineage. Light ripples backward and forward through time itself. If something within you stirred tonight, if a memory, emotion, or sense of recognition arose, know that your soul is ready to remember. Take a few moments after this meditation to journal. Write freely, without judgment. What did you feel? What came forward? What message does your soul want you to hear? And if you'd like to continue exploring the deeper wisdom within your spirit, from ancestral healing to the Akashic Records. Subscribe to the Spiritual Life Experience. Here, we journey beyond the ordinary. We explore the timeless. We remember together. Until next time, may peace guide your path through every lifetime. And may your soul always remember, you are infinite.